trading one system, one ticker, S&P 500 futures every single day for a full year. I'm going to journal every session to track the progress, reflect, and sharpen my execution. So today is day 41. Had a pretty good day. Made about $409 after fees and commissions. Actually traded most of the day flat. Was getting nowhere until the end of the day. I sat back. I waited for a high probability trade. Took a bunch of those high probability trades and started making some real cash there. Caught some of that move up. So it was a pretty good day. And then at the end of the video, we'll go over the levels that we're looking for tomorrow too. So these are all the signals that happened today. 830-ish, 829 market structure half flip bullish. So that means um, we want to buy the dip on support. So we did get a little bit back test on support 833 there. If you play that, moved up, it worked out. And then 903, we got another back test to some supports here. So if you bought here and here, you probably could have exited here. And then market open 930-ish. There was some wild movements. Um, we're not super truly bullish until it can get over the MOB too as well. So that didn't really happen there. And then 940s and 941, we had a bearish market structure flips, which means from here, we want to short all the resistance. So bam, 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 short all those resistance there. That would have worked out, make some nice cash. And then 1030, we got another sell signal that was over here. That sell signal flushed really well. So should have made some quick money here. Could have shorted the resistance on the back test here as well. And also here, we did set up a microphone pattern where the market was expanding bigger and bigger. So think of it like a ball where the ball starts here, the ball bounces up there, and then drives back down here, bounces back up here, drives back down here, and then bounce up here. Now, as it's moving in these further distance, it's going bigger and bigger and faster, right? Um, Eventually until it hits up here and then down here, and then bam, eventually breaks through. So this is usually what happens on microphone pattern. It will eventually break through. So the market trains you to expect this common thing to happen until it doesn't. So that's the trick of the market. A lot of people get fooled by this, where they think the market is going to continue to repeat this rejection pattern here, like here. So it happened 5 times, right? The sixth time it just like broke through. If you thought it was going to reject it, you were going to take this heavy L here. So that's why you got to be careful when the market conditions you and it starts to condition you really, really well. That's when it's going to surprise Pikachu you. So careful for that. 1230, we had another signal over here. That was a market structure flip bullish signal, which kind of told us to buy the dip as support. So we did have some support here and here. Those two plays would not have worked out because we kept flushing. So this is just market maker doing market foolery here. And then 130 market structure had flipped bearish. That was over here at the bottom. Once market structure flipped bearish, which kind of also meant that cumulative um, volume of all the buyers and sellers equals net negative, right? There was more selling than buying, which is reasonable because you saw this massive selling volume here. Um, and then market makers did the market foolery, then ran it back up opposite direction instead. So kind of fooled it here. But this 130, you could kind of short this MOB resistance here. You could have gotten 4 points, but you wouldn't have gotten the full 5 points. So that was a little bit messed up. And then eventually we market structure ended up flipping bullish around 230-ish, and that worked out. We did end up going higher. So even though these 2 times the market structure didn't work out, you still just got to trust your process, trust the signals, and just keep playing accordingly. Because there are going to be more times where it will play out accordingly than it doesn't. You just got to trust that process of it. So hope that was helpful. Let's go over levels for tomorrow. So 6620 is still the level on the top side where we're going to flip bullish, and 6690 is where we're going to flip bearish. So we already flipped over it today. We this level was respected very well today. We did break over it, and then after we broke over it, we back tested here, here, and here somewhat. And those 3 back tests eventually carried us up all the way to a higher high. So something like where I was expecting like this yesterday, right? We push over, back test a little bit, and then push up higher. So that happened there. We did push up higher, just not in the slower time frame, as a much quicker time frame. And then for overnight, I'm kind of somewhat expecting us to backtest this zone here. Depending on how government shutdown and things play out, if there's no crazy news, we should backtest it and just bounce around this area like bing, 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 bing. If we break under it, then this level is now a resistance level, right? We can go down further, come back to test it, and then go down more. And then it'll come to this level. This level has been working pretty good today all day, which is why I moved it up to 66.95. If we come here, expect some support. If we break under it, then it becomes resistance where it'll test this area and come back down, test this area and come back down more. So that's how I expect to see it. I hope that's helpful. Good luck trading, guys, and hope you guys have a positive trading week. Thank you for watching, and please give us a thumbs up and follow if this has been good. Take care.